right, today we're going to put together the 269 table. I'm going to show you how to do that, a rather simple build. So let's get on it. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take one of the leg sections, put it up here where we have more room. We're going to take the center section, bring it close, like that. We're going to take the other leg section on the opposite side, like this. And now the point where it's going to attach, where these 4 bolts are already located, so we're going to remove all 4 bolts on both legs. The other leg. Like that. I'm going to move 2 legs closer to the center section. So. And like so. Having a second person is not required, but it's not a bad idea. Andreas, if you want to just come assist. So we just want to make sure that nothing falls. We're going to rest the center section right here on these 2 little rests that they put in. Right there. Put the center section in place, making sure that we don't knock either of the legs over. You want to push yours in a bit, Andreas?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And we're going to quickly put 1 bolt each side to hold it in place. Mine's a little offline. Always hand tight when we start. And 1 on the other side. Just go over this way a little bit, Andreas. Thank you very much. 1 bolt each. All right, so now our structure is solid. It will not fall down. I'm going to put the other screws in, bolts, sorry. Hand tight always to start. To the side, 2 more. This one's being a little disagreeable. And same thing on the other side. Other 4 bolts. Okay, we're going to take our little wrench. We're going to tighten all these up. There's one side. Alrighty. Now we're going to connect the transmission shaft between the two legs. Notice these two collars. That's where we're going to secure a connection. Slide it out over, halfway over the inner shaft, halfway over the outer shaft. Same thing on the other side. There we go. Now, before we tighten both sides, we want to make sure that our two table supports are at the same height. And from where I am here, this one is a little higher. So we're going to lower it down a bit. That looks about right. Take our Allen wrench, tighten these bolts, not too tight, just snug. One side. Now, if ever you have an issue later on in the build or at any time where one of the supports appears to be a little higher than the other, you just have to loosen one of these and then adjust them even and then retighten it. Next step, we're going to put our cranks on, our crank handles. Put the bolt through the back. That. Tighten her up a bit. There we go. There's one. And here is two. Nice and snug. Next step, we're going to mount our crank wheels onto the shafts on the outside of the table on both sides. Just loosening up the bolt so we can get it on. Okie dokes. Let's do this one first. I like to install it so that it's flush here. Tighten the Allen bolt down to keep it in position. Snug. Same thing for the other one. Snug, and there you are. Double check all your fasteners, make sure they're snug. And your table is ready to take a surface.